Hello. Feral Fandom. Yana regards you with a wry smile. Yana. Ah, Everay. I was hoping you'd drop by. There's something I wanted to share with you before heavyweight matches begin. Come on in. Hi. Ooh. It's him. The Council of Cats. Retsara. The kittens have taken to their new home, in case you're wondering. Still, I can tell they miss Hector, the poor things. Don't we all? Yana. I've asked Honey and the others to come as well. Before they arrive, let's have a quick refresher of the situation. During your cruiserweight campaign, we managed to convince several fighters to retire from the ring, not least of all Retsara, who was already afflicted with psychonecrosis. There was one who couldn't be persuaded though. The Brute Bomber. I myself developed symptoms of psychonecrosis after Eutrope ambushed us. I got a little carried away, using a feral soul to stop her. There was a glimmer of hope when the Uni discovered the existence of a cure, but it was dashed when the President took her and Eutrope hostage. He wouldn't allow us to deviate from his script. Retsara. But in an unexpected turn, the President himself was aware of the cure, the Drop of Life, and he said he'd divulge its location if you could become Grand Champion. Yana. How did he learn all this? Where does he get his information? I've never met the man, so he's a complete mystery to me. That's why I wanted to gather everyone, in order to form a better picture of who we're dealing with. Honeybee Lovely. Hello, my dears. We let ourselves in through the back. You never know who's watching, after all. Dancing Green. Hey, hey, what's the occasion? We having a retirement party or something? Honeybee Lovely. Sorry, Han, but I haven't met the President in the flesh either. He only called me a few times to give instructions. And it wasn't him, but Metam who came to recruit me at one of my performances. Retsara. While he recruited me and Hector in person, all contact afterwards was via a communicator. He'd speak solely about business, never private matters. Sugar Riot. Same with me, I'm afraid. Dancing Green, on the other hand, is well acquainted with the man. Dancing Green. After a fashion. The geezer has a love for the theatrical. As a performer myself, we quickly hit it off, and often had debates about the best way to engage the audience. While I believe the key is making folks feel good, he insists that they need to feel a measure of discomfort. And that's the job of a heel. 'Tis when the loathsome are laid low that the audience knows the highest high, and the fighters burn brightest, he'd always say. That sort of poetic justice has appeal, I'll admit. For proof, you need look no further than the frenetic crowds at the Brute Bombers matches. Whatever else the President may be, he's a damned good showman. Right. The president's personal life. All I know is he traces his ancestry to Lindblom. Yana. Lindblom? That's where the stimulant for the regeneration factor was apparently researched. Dancing Green. Well, what do you know? Unfortunately, I never got the opportunity to hear more about his past. The last time I saw the old man was 3 years ago. Sarah. 3 years ago. That would be around when Metzum approached, honey. I wonder if something happened to the president that's kept him from appearing in public. But with the limited knowledge we have, we can only speculate. Yana. So, even between all of us, we hardly know anything about the president. Dancing Green. Our play remains Evray becoming Grand Champion. Only then will the President share the cure's whereabouts. And if he goes back on his word, we can threaten to reveal the truth about the Immortalized to the public. Right, Sarah. If all else fails, then we do have that hand. But if we're used to it, we must first rescue Utrip and Uni. Wait, not if we're used to it, but if we're to use it, we must first rescue Utrip and Uni. So as to not endanger them, the plan will need to be discreet and foolproof, and I could use everyone's help. Can I count on you all? Honeybee Lovely. I'm offended you thought you had to ask. Of course you can count on us. We'll save Yana's sisters and give that rotten president a piece of our minds. Dancing Green. I got along with the old man well enough, but I had no idea about his shenanigans. Art and entertainment shouldn't come at the cost of those who make it. Ain't that right, Sugar? Sugar Riot. Oh, she didn't say anything. Yana. Thank you all so much. With everyone's cooperation, we'll work to free my sisters while Evray continues his campaign to become Grand Champion. It goes without saying, but I'll continue supporting you as your second. Together we'll carve a path through the heavyweight division. Sarah. Seems we all have our tasks. The rest of us will begin exploring ways to rescue the girls at once. Yana. So, there's about to be an Arcadion broadcast. It's a regular program intended for fans, so it might not help much with your preparation, but it couldn't hurt to give it a watch. Oops. Metzum. Fans of the fight and connoisseurs of combat, I bid you welcome to another edition of the Arcadion Hour. For today's special guest, we have the heavyweight fighter who shall soon face the unenhanced upstart, Evray, in the ring. Whoa. The devilishly divine dominatrix, Vamp Fatale, As indicated by his appellation, Evray has climbed his way up the ranks without the use of a feral soul. Should this upstart rise to become Grand Champion, they would be able to do as they please with the Arcadian soul repository, and it seems they intend to release all the souls. This would fundamentally alter the Arcadion, leaving it a championship of unenhanced fighters. What are your thoughts on this? Vamp Fatale. Don't make me laugh. The upstart would only bore us to death. Our fans crave spectacular battles that will blow them away, and you simply can't get that without feral souls. So saith the lady. But what do you, the people, actually think? We hit the streets to find out. Questionable fan. Fight without feral souls? What'd even be the point? This is the Arcadian we're talking about. If I can't watch a muscular woman imbued with a beast's soul squeeze the life out of her enemies like she's making juice, I'm not interested. Haughty fan. The unenhanced warrior? Just a novelty, I reckon. There to drum up excitement for the championship. It was interesting at first, I'll admit, but the act has gotten old, and everyone's had enough of it. I know I have. Hostile fan. Frankly, I despise the upstart. He forced the Howling Blade to retire with that outrageous wager, for one thing. We don't need some outsider barging in and running roughshod over our traditions. Leave the Arcadian alone, you hear me? Leave the Arcadian alone. Vamp Fatale. See? No one wants his pathetic excuse for entertainment. Madam. Huh? That's odd. There should have been some interviewees who supported Evray as well. Whoa. Damn. Or perhaps not. Ooh. Vamp Fatale. You're next, darling. You've been a naughty, naughty boy. And I'm going to give you the punishment you deserve. Damn. Nice. Yana. Damn them. They clearly only showed the interviews that served the president's agenda. Yeah, but who cares? Yeah. I'm sorry you had to see that, Evray. I'm not. It was cool. Yana. But you have plenty of supporters out there. And that's the honest truth. Wow. Adoring fan. Forgive our sudden intrusion, but after the broadcast just now, we simply couldn't sit still. Inspired youth. You're my hero, mister. I'll keep cheering you on, so please don't give up. Friendly fan. There are many of us who feel the same. We believe in you, and we wanted you to know that. Mild-mannered Fan. I get nervous whenever I watch you fight, but at the same time I'm inspired. Given courage, I don't get that from fighters who use feral souls. Adoring Fan. That's right! And don't forget, souls weren't even used in the Arcadion in the beginning. Friendly Fan. I bet the other fighters could also put on a thrilling show without enhancing themselves. Adoring Fan. Battles with feral souls are a spectacle, there's no denying that. But by the same token, it feels artificial. Your fights, on the other hand, are as real as it gets, and it fires me up like nothing else. So keep your head held high, and keep fighting the good fights in the heavyweight division. Okay. The kid. Inspired youth. Please, let me join your gym. I want to become a fighter just like Evray. Yana. Well now, we'd be glad to have such an enthusiastic trainee. I must warn you though, that the training isn't easy. Why don't you come back with your parents for a tour first? His parents are dead. He's an orphan. Or not. He had the look of an orphan. Yana. See? You have quite the following. Even if there aren't any more feral souls, it doesn't spell the end of the Arcadion. Many people admire and support you, and it's for them as well that you fight. Once I'm cured, I'd love to come out of retirement and fight unenhanced myself, and I believe the others feel the same. Is that so? Alright, we'll be there. This is it, Evray. The heavyweight matches are beginning. Metim's asked us to meet him at the green room as usual. Wow, what a smile. Cool. I'm looking forward to the conclusion of this. I'm invested. Is there anyone left inside? The kitties. Oh crap, you can't get there from here, huh? Damn it. Yana, I'm going to give him some choice words about those interviews. Metim. It's good to see you again, my friends. How have you been? Yana. We've been better. What's the big idea with that broadcast? Metim. I'm sorry, but it was the president's orders. It was all I could do to drop a hint that there were other opinions. The mass retirement in the Cruiserweight division has left the president feeling threatened. Whatever he may have said before, he's eager to be rid of you. On that matter, it's no use trying to convince the heavyweight fighters to quit. They've all been informed about their psychonecrosis and choose to continue fighting of their own volition. That's because they've been told that if they can defeat you, they would be able to use your soul to cure their affliction. Yana. Grr, that bastard and his low tricks. Metam. Victory is your only way through this. So what anger you have, I suggest you channel into the ring. As you did before, I have no doubts that you will make your mark in the heavyweight division as well. The Breathtaker. By the look in her eyes, Yana still smolders with rage. Yana. Grr. Just when I think I've seen it all with the president, he comes up with another underhanded move. If what Madam says is true, we've little hope of convincing your opponents to quit. There's nothing for it but to stay the course then. While you fight to become the Grand Champion, we trust in the others to rescue my sisters. If we can get the Drop of Life's whereabouts from the President in the end, we'll be able to save everyone. Right then. Let's take a look at your first heavyweight opponent. Whoa. Next opponent. Vamp Fatale, whom you had the displeasure of seeing in the broadcast earlier. She's a fiendish fighter who harnesses the soul of the Desmodont, a giant bat whose power allows her to suck the life out of her opponents. Oh. Ooh. Her biggest claim to infamy, though, is the fact that she's a sadist. Inflicting pain brings her pleasure, and her ring is filled with apparatuses for that purpose. Mind your surroundings out there, or you'll become her plaything. Remember, you have plenty of fans who believe in you, so believe in yourself, and show them the strength of the unenhanced warrior. Now get out there, give Vamp Fatale what for, and claim your first heavyweight victory. Cool song. Yana. You might not be aware, but Vamp Fatale and Honey are bitter rivals. They snipe at each other constantly, and when they fought in an open weight bout, it was ugly. I'd pay to see that. Oops. Wait, no, this is right. Heavyweight. Your first foe in the heavyweight division is the merciless man-eater Vamp Fatale, a sadistic fighter who harnesses the soul of the Desmodont. She sucks the life out of her enemies and adorns her ring with apparatuses designed to torture and maim. Will the unenhanced warrior survive the deadly dominatrix's chamber of horrors and emerge triumphant? Or will they be crushed under heel? Froghead. Hey, it's a jetty. Here's jetty. Whoa.
You make your pulse race while freezing your blood. The voluptuous femme fatale!
Sweet. Yeah, it's jetty.
Will you cry out in pleasure or pain?
Feast your eyes on the lovely and lethal femme fatale! Will the challenger fall prey to the cruel mistress?
Come, my pets. This is my show. I will hear you scream.
A wicked weapon. Femme fatale poised to execute a fatality.
You will become a stain on the
Challenger has nowhere left to run! Oh, that must have hurt! Hang in there! Oh, not fast enough, I'm afraid.
This is just the beginning. My faithful minions, give me your ether!
It's begun! She's draining the audience of their ether.
Ooh, yeah.
All of you will feed me.
Femme fatale unleashed the ether! The challenger's in her realm now. And they're down. Can they recover from this? And they're back in action. Can they turn the tide?
You are a stubborn one, but it is not too late to beg for mercy.
The spectacle of slaughter resumes. How will the challenger adapt?
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, they're up! What fighting spirit!
Oh, Jetty's gonna save the day, man. Varades, hell yeah.
Such insolence I have never known. More. I need more ether.
She's draining the crowd's ether again! I hope our dear spectators are feeling alright.
Holy moly.
In pain lies pleasure.
She's unleashed even more ether! How will this end?
On your knees, damn you!
No, he's not. He saved this shit, man. Damn, she's hot. KO.
The match is decided! Victory goes to the challenger.
Ella's in best waifu.
It's all over. Until next time.
Where's Jetty? Alright, what do we got? So... yeah. I need earrings. And a headpiece? I thought this system changed from last time. Kinda looks like it did. I guess I'll go for the headpiece first. Oh, okay. What about this one? Oh, yeah, you can't. Okay. There you go, Jetty. Sweet. Yana. And there it is, your first heavyweight victory. I never doubted you for a moment, Evray, and I'm sure you heard them, but the audience was going absolutely wild. Hell yeah. Gimme, gimme, gimme. In her song, it has a line that's like, put down that magazine. I think that's a reference to Honeybee's had, like, I'll be the face you see on the magazines. Oh, cool. Yeah, they have a rivalry apparently. There was a line earlier where the ref was saying she's draining the audience, and then he goes, of their ether. She's sucking my coom. God damn. Daring devils. Yana appears to have something on her mind. Yana. Now then, there's a bit of time before your next bout. That's because your opponent originally would have been none other than Wicked Thunder, Eutrope. For reasons we know all too well, they have to call up a replacement, and who that is hasn't been decided yet. So let's head back to the gym for now. With some luck, Ritsara has made some progress on the rescue. Yeah, Metum's great. Man, I wish you could just walk through there. Why can't you? Why? Why be like this game? I cannot mount. Oh, it's the kid. What happened? Youth's father. How dreadful. Tearful youth. What's the matter, man? Yana. That's the boy from before. What could be the matter? Hey now, what's wrong? Look how big the freaking Ronak is. Tearful youth. Your gym. They've wrecked it. Yana. What? It's not that hard to fix a gym, man. You just pick up the weights and put them back. Basically what happens every time anyone goes to the gym anyway. They leave the fucking dumbbells everywhere. Yana. Who? Why? The blowjob bros. Hey there, kitty cat. We made ourselves at home while you were out. Yana, you're the ones who did this? Smug lad. We heard this was the unenhanced kook's haunt, so we decided to drop by to say hello. Whoa. Met him. What have we here? It's the dynamic duo who have taken tag team matches by storm. The Extremes. Could they be Everay's next opponents? The unenhanced warrior is a singles specialist though, so I expect he will be pitted against only one of them. Which brother will it be that takes to the ring? The older, cooler, and collected Deep Blue? Or the younger, fierce and fiery Red Hot? It'll be not Deep Blue. Deep Blue. It'll be both of us, naturally. We don't work any other way. Don't worry though, we'll tag in and out, so it'll be a fair fight. Deep Blue. You're cool with that, right? Nice hand gesture. What will you say? That's fine by me. Come at me together if you like. It's the only way you can win. ... So much homoerotic tension. Come at me, bro. I'll show you who's boss of this gym. Deep Blue. Big words, big shot. But we wouldn't break the rules. Right, bro? Red Hot. We wouldn't. But don't we always... Deep Blue. No, we wouldn't. Red Hot. Oh. Was that meant to be a secret? Deep Blue. Ugh. Not another word out of you. You've had a good ride so far, Kook. But it won't go so smooth for you on your surf. You're gonna wipe out, and wipe out hard. That's it. And there you have it. Your next opponents. Please see to your preparations and come to the green room. And I'm sorry for this awful mess. There was nothing I could do to prevent it. Dun dun dun. Hey, nice earring. What was that? Was that him like laughing or crying? I couldn't tell. Or shaking or... Okay, Yana. This isn't a good time for a tour, I'm afraid. Would you mind coming back after I've sorted things out? Those bastards did a real number. But wait, where are the kittens? They're safe, thankfully. They sensed the danger and fled upstairs. I actually arrived earlier and witnessed them in the act. I was furious and wanted to stop them, but I feared it would draw the president's attention. Forgive me. I have news. We've found a promising lead on the Union U-Troops' whereabouts. Yana, truly? Retsara. One of Honey's devoted fans is an employee of Ascension Arcadia, and he divulged the details of the security at the company complex. Thanks to him, we now know that right after your sisters were kidnapped, they curiously doubled the watch in a certain area. Oh man, I'm so dyslexic. Retsara. According to Green, it's a plushy reception hall used to entertain important guests. In all likelihood, that's where the girls are being held. While security is tight, we have a plan to create an opening and mount a rescue. Sugar will use her magics to cause a commotion, which I'll exploit to sneak inside. Yana. That's quite a daring strategy, but I have faith that you can pull it off. Retsara. We will carry out the mission during your next match. If you do what you do best and put on a good show, the attention you'd draw to the ring would only aid our cause. No worries, Cobra 2.0. Retsara. So, you'll be pitted against the extremes next. It reminds me of my own time fighting as a tag team with Hector, when we were still no-name newcomers. Yana. What? Why have I never heard about this? What a weird pose. Ritsara. Our signature move was the ultimate mega boom kick. Hector would encase me in flames and send me flying at our opponents. Not only did it look impressive, it had some kick to it as well. Pardon the pun. Alas, we hardly drew any spectators, so management disbanded our team. We were still trying to find our place back then. But getting back to the present. Like all tag teams, the Extremes will unleash powerful, coordinated attacks. Take care when you face them. Thanks. Yana. Well, I suppose we'd better head to the green room. The mess can wait for now. Yana. Right, let's take a closer look at your opponents. Ooh, is this the song? No, I don't think it is. Yana. Red Hot and Deep Blue, who form the popular tag team, the Extremes. They're originally professional surfers who rose to fame with their feats at Solution 9's artificial wave pool. Interesting song. The brothers harness the souls of storm divers, great lizards capable of manipulating the elements to perform dangerous techniques. As you can probably guess, Deep Blue commands water while Red Hot wields flames. I say brothers, but they're obviously not related by blood. It's just a part of their gimmick. Having said that, they do make a fearsome team. To echo Ritsara, you'll need to be ready for their coordinated attacks. Once you've dealt with them, you'll be just one bout away from becoming Grand Champion. So get out there and give those gym wreckers what for. We'll see who's the one who wipes out. Cool. Yana. The brothers love to perform outrageous stunts, and one time they used up so many souls to revive themselves, they were roundly criticized for squandering resources. Which is to reiterate the need to be careful. Their recklessness makes them all the more dangerous. Whoa! Instapop? Jesus. Strange happening. Well, that's not the right one. Introducing themselves by devastating tri-tails training, the Extremes have not only challenged you, but made matters personal. Professional surfers Infamous for their dangerous stunts and destructive behavior, the duo harnessed the souls of storm divers in battle to manipulate the elements of fire and water. For the sake of your second and more, it's time you taught these gymwreckers some manners. Sweet. Giant duck. Yeah, I know, right? It's so odd. The other one took like 15 minutes. Why are they still... What the...
On waves and flames they ride, the
Wow.
deadly duo, the extremes.
Oh, he's like a fish. Whoa, he's got a tail. But it's not a tail, it's coming out of his spine. Cool.
This will be a tag team match of extreme proportions.
Haha.
I can handle you alone.
Oh, my word, such scorn for the challenger. Oh, what fearsome flames! He set the ring ablaze.
I ride the inferno.
The flames are spreading. At this rate, the challenger will be trapped.
I'll wipe you out.
Hey, save some fun for me.
Deep Blue's lost his cool. He's tagging in.
If there ain't a wave to ride, just make one yourself.
Good gods, what an enormous wave!
Bet you've never seen anything this gnarly.
Ow.
You're going down! What a drag. Let's do this together, bro.
Both brothers have entered the ring. Oh, that's grounds for disqualification.
They don't fight alone either, so it's only fair.
True.
The extremes fight as one.
It seems the referee is allowing it. It's double trouble for the challenger.
We're just getting started. Hey, check out this smooth teamwork.
The brothers have Trigger a fusion explosion! Truly, they're deadly techniques.
Why does this guy take my spot, man?
I've been saving this trick just for you.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Brace yourselves, folks. The extremes are holding nothing back.
Bet you've never seen anything this gnarly.
What? Come on, man.
I ride the Inferno.
Uh-oh. Maybe I should have overlapped that more. I wanted to leave a gap in between just in case, but... Oh, those were not good.
You're going down!
Oh well, we'll be fine, I'm sure.
If there ain't a wave to ride, just make one yourself.
Where's the caster LB, man? There it is. Wow, that ended on a nice part of the song.
The match is decided! Victory goes to the challenger!
Pretty curious as to what the hell that's going to be like in Savage. That was very chaotic.
It's all over.
Alright, so I've got one
Until
hit
next
piece.
time.
I assume you still need 2 of these. So... Nice. Nice portrait. Look at the koalas. What does that say? Fuki? Fuki? Can't remember. I'm pretty... Futsuki? I can't remember. I'm rusty. Did they say anything? Whoa. Nice haircut. Oh, let me look at the ring. What does that say? Oh, cool, it's their faces. Chocobo. Cool. Hey, Moogle. Yeah. Hey, each one of those slides had a different animation for when you slid down. I didn't realize until after the fact. When I was watching back footage. Yana. You did it again, Evray. Even together, the brothers were no match for you. Hehe. Seeing you humble those smug thugs really made my day. Serves them right for making a mess of my gym. Yeah. Yeah, there was like 5 different slides. I assume each one had a different one. I think I slid down 2 different ones. And had 2 different animations, but yeah, I only realized after. Just watching him back and was like, hey, those animations were different. Challenger and Champion. Satisfaction is writ plain on Yana's face. Yana, with this you've earned your title shot against the Grand Champion. You'll need to be more prepared than ever for that bout. But for now, a good rest is in order. Let's head back to the gym. Teleport me there. Come on. Yes! Ooh, it's my adoring fans. Adoring fan. First Van Fatale, now both the extremes at once. You're incredible. Inspired youth. I knew you'd beat those bullies, Evray. You look so cool out there. It's the Ornstein cosplay. Stranger. It ain't over till it's over. Oh. Whoa. Van Fatale. How will you fare when you have no simulacra at your disposal? Huh. Yana. Cowards. Bring it on. Whoa. Damn. My next opponent? Why is it always showing this guy's fucking crotch in my face? Oh shit. Dignified warrior. Honorless curs. You are a blight upon the Arcadion. Be gone from my sight. Questionable fan. It's the tyrant. What's the Grand Champion doing here? Nice car. Oh, she blushed. The Tyrant. Put up your weapon, challenger. A true warrior does not engage his opponent outside the sacred ring. I am the Grand Champion of the Ascension Arcadia Championship. And I know all about you, upstarts. You think yourself a babyface who brings change, but to me, you are a heel who would tear down our traditions. Hostile fan. That's right. You're nothing but a villain. The Tyrant. If you are resolved to destroy the Arcadion as we know it, it is only meet that you understand how it came to be. Listen well. It all began with the president's ancestor. The man was a noble in the kingdom of Lindblum, known for his love and patronage of the theatrical arts. When the storm surge came to a head, he was forced to flee his homeland. For years he wandered the endless wastes until, in desperation, he sought refuge here. Whoa, what? In the enemy nation of Alexandria. To his great surprise, the Alexandrians welcomed him with open arms, and in the sight of them toiling hand in hand to build new lives, he saw a vision of that ancient paradise of myth. Arcadia. Wow, look at that. He longed to repay the What is this pose? Dude, this pose is sick. Hey. Tyrant. He longed to repay the kindness he had received, and at length found the answer in the fighting contests that the people enjoyed in secret as a diversion. Has to be a Metal Gear reference, otherwise I don't know. Using the riches he had brought with him, he created a new form of entertainment, one that blends thrilling fights and gripping theatrics. Thus was the Arcadion born. The GPU Tower. Alas, it did not endure in its original iteration. As survival grew more challenging, it became increasingly difficult to host matches. Eventually, they ceased to be held altogether, and the Arcadion was all but forgotten. The years passed. Advancements in Electra brought stability, and the advent of Sol technology a sense of security. For the first time in generations, Alexandrians experienced tedium. Wishing to provide the excitement they craved, the president revived the Arcadion and held matches that pitted recreated simulacra against each other. And when the people clamored for fiercer fights, he satisfied them by introducing the use of feral souls. In this way did the Arcadion rise up to become the premier form of entertainment in Alexandria and a pillar of our culture. This is the Arcadian's history, the legacy that lives on in its sacred halls. This is what you seek to destroy. Feral souls are the very soul of we fighters, and we will not allow an outsider to dictate our culture and take them from us. Questionable fan. Hear, hear! All hail the tyrant, The one true king of the Arcadion. What will you say? You can satisfy people even unenhanced. Feral souls obfuscate the true splendor of battle. Yeah, let's go with that. Friendly fan. Exactly. More than a spectacle, I want to see a real fight. That's where the excitement lies. The Tyrant. You may have garnered attention for fighting unenhanced, but in the end you are not more than a heel intended to create excitement. It is your fate to fall. Alright, big ears. Whee! Is that the mount? Another flying car? Yana. As you saw for yourself, the tyrants are forced to be reckoned with, even when not using a feral soul. What's more, as Grand Champion, he has free access to the soul repository, and can choose the best soul for each opponent. That makes it hard to offer advice. If only we knew which soul he'd use, we'd have something to work with. Anyway, let's head back to the gym. I'm anxious how the rescue mission went. Man, you in the gym, all you ever talk about is going back to the gym. She's such a gym rat. Me too. Oh, sweet. Free teleport. Damn, no one cleaned this place up. Yana. Red Sarah and the others haven't returned yet. I hope they're all right. The Matrix. Hi, Koba. What? No uni. Yana! Yana. No uni. Oh, thank goodness. Sarah. I'm sorry, we weren't able to rescue Eutrope. Honeybee, lovely. We found Nouni in the reception hall, but there was no sign of Eutrope, and no time to search for her. Nouni. The kidnappers removed Eutrope's regulator when they abducted us, and then they took her somewhere else. Yana. Removed her regulator? Oh no. That's what they do to the immortalized. Ah shit. Gonna have to fight evil version of her. Super duper wicked thunder. Dancing green. Come on now. Don't lose heart yet. Times like this, you gotta keep on grooving. Sugarite, have some tact, will you? Talking about their sister. Yana. No, he's right. Now isn't the time to be fearing the worst. It's already a blessing that Nouni is safe and sound. Still, I doubt the President will sit idly by in response. I worry what he might do next. But Sarah, you can rest easy on that front. We actually have a collaborator on the inside. Met him. We approached him without expectation, and were pleasantly surprised when he agreed to help. He's contrived to make it so the President doesn't learn of our foray in a hurry. Hooray. Furthermore, Metum has an idea of where Eutrope might be. He promised he would see her safely returned. Yeah, Metum did all that. Perhaps I misjudged him. What will you say? Can we really trust him? He might be the President's pawn. Exactly. What was that cutscene earlier where he left? Couldn't tell where he was laughing or crying or shaking or... I think he was laughing? Because the hat covered it all up. It was not good cinematography. He might be the President's pawn, man. He might be the final fight for all we know. Yana. I feel uneasy too, to be honest. But right now we don't have any other choice but to trust him. The uni. Oh, right. I have some good news too. While I was locked away in the reception hall, I was able to access a terminal and retrieve some useful information. That is, the Tyrant's data. In the upcoming title match, he intends to use the soul of a behemoth. Yana. Nayuni, that's amazing. Amazing. Evre will have a much better chance now, thanks to you. Yeah. I expect the preparations for the match will be finished soon, so let's head to the Arcadion. We can discuss the fight in detail there. Ritsara. It'll be over soon, once Eutrope has been freed and you've become Grand Champion. No one will fight with feral souls again, and those afflicted with psychonecrosis can be cured. As before, we're counting on you, Evre. We'll all be praying for your triumph. Ribbit. What a Giga Chad. Damn, even the cats are rooting for me. Ritsara. Seems Pom wants to join you. Perhaps she thinks Hector will be at the Arcadion. Yana. Maybe she wants to cheer Evre on as well. Let's bring her along, eh? Hey, maybe we'll be there. Reincarnated. He'll blow you. Ooh. Luyuni. If the President is descended from Limbloom nobility, it makes sense that he knows about the cure for psychonecrosis. If you can defeat the Tyrant, then we can save everyone. Sugar Riot. An image comes to me. You're being crowned Grand Champion, and everyone you've saved are all there celebrating. Nice. Dancing Green. Anxious about the title match? You've got this, baby. Just relax and enjoy yourself. And before you know it, you'll be dancing the night away at your victory party. I thought this guy was supposed to be like all mellow and serious, and this whole thing was a persona. Like his normal personality is like, you know, oh, I'm so sick of partying. But he's really just leaning into it now. Like he hasn't let up at all. Besides that one time where they spoke about it. Honeybee Lovely. The Arcadion is Alexandria's biggest stage, and I'm counting on your victory to make a dazzling comeback. Don't let me down, or I shall have to sting you. Whoa. Ritsara. While we trust in Metum to keep his word, you must focus wholly on the title match. Become the Grand Champion, Evre, and free all the souls in the repository. For Hector, not least of all. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Man, why did they really made Hector into like a what's the word? Kind of redemption arc or whatever. Pom. Meow. Yana. Right, let's make our way to the Arcadion. Given the huge publicity surrounding the match, there's bound to be some fans along the way. Why not take a moment to talk to them? I expect they'll have some words of encouragement for you. Next time you walk these streets, you'll be the grand champion. I'm sure of it. Yeah. It's the kid, Yu's father. My son and I will be praying for your victory with all our hearts. Inspired youth, you can do it, Evray. You can beat the tyrant and become the grand champion. When I grow up, I'm going to become a fighter like you. Then we can form a tag team together and teach the bad guys a lesson. I'll be old and retired by then. Friendly fan. Evray, I can't believe your heavyweight title match is already happening. I have every faith you'll win and usher in a new era for the Arcadion. Now that we are connected to the outside world, our society has begun to change. It's only natural that the Arcadion changes as well. I have faith that you'll win and change the Arcadion for the better. Thanks. Self-assured fan. I'll be cheering for you, Evray. Thanks. Mild-mannered fan. The unstoppable upstart is speaking to me. What an honor this is. Truth be told, I lost someone dear to me in the recent attacks. But as I was wallowing in grief, I saw you facing your foes entirely unenhanced, and it gave me the courage to carry on. I'm not the only one either. There are many others like me who are inspired by your unfaltering figure in the ring, and to see you become Grand Champion would be the greatest inspiration of all. Yana. Hee. Hearing from the fans really fires you up, doesn't it? They inspire you as much as you inspire them. Come on, let's continue to the green room. Mild-mannered fan. You've inspired me and many with your courage, Evray. And if you become Grand Champion, that would be the greatest inspiration of all. Yeah, alright. Arcadion attendant. We've been awaiting your arrival, Evray. And this is... Yana. She wants to cheer Evray on. That's not a problem, is it? Arcadion attendant. No, certainly not. If you would please follow me. Is Pom gonna help me in the fight? Is this tea? The Epic of Alexander. Meow. Pom meows forlornly at the door. Poor kitty. Iron Fist. Yana is ready to introduce the Grand Champion. Yana. Well, here we finally are. The heavyweight title match. I'm starting to feel a little nervous, I have to admit. Seems she wants to find her master, just like Retsara said. It's heartbreaking. Right, better focus. I suppose this will be the last time for this, but let's take a look at your opponent. The reigning Grand Champion of the Arcadion, the Tyrant. Prior to becoming a fighter, he was a peerless hunter renowned for his mastery of all weaponry. In the ring, he wields an arsenal of arms and freely switches between them as the situation demands. Based on the information the Uni found, he'll be using the soul of a behemoth, a fell beast that possesses terrible strength and magics. In addition to powerful physical attacks, he'll unleash devastating whirlwinds and meteors. More than ever, you'll have to take care. Now go out there and win one last time. Claim the title and usher in a new era for the Arcadion, one where lives aren't sacrificed for entertainment. Long live the king. Yana. As your second, there is nothing left for me to do but cheer you on to victory, which I'm sure we'll be celebrating very soon. The Grand Champion has condemned your crusade to abolish the use of feral souls, well aware that the outcome of your clash will decide the Arcadian's future. All of Alexandria now watches with great anticipation, eager to see if the unenhanced warrior will usher in a revolution, or if the tyrant's reign will rage on. Oh yeah. Insta pop, baby. Cool.
Ruling over all with an iron fist, the Grand Champion of the Arcadion, the Tyrant!
Damn, I actually like his transformation quite a lot. It's very simple compared to all the rest. I kind of like it. Not that the others aren't good. The others are great. Just I like the simplicity of this one. Very much channeling the behemoth.
At long last, the decisive match against the Grand Champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne?
First, I shall take your measure. Show me your footwork.
Axe. Axe equals
Another
out.
attack evaded with a blow.
Steel. Sign. Reap goes in?
Once again, they slip beyond their opponent's reach.
How about this?
It's gonna be a plus sign, right? Plus, yeah.
Behold, the essence of martial mastery.
That's a plus, it's in, and then that's out. Ooh, it's at an angle as well.
Absolute brutality! The champion's power is unmatched.
There is much more to come.
Solid balls.
Oh, the challengers holding their own.
It has been a long time since I've enjoyed myself so.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, it's tyranny time, folks. He knows no mercy, and he's never tasted defeat.
No more holding back.
Uh-oh. Whirlwind.
Prepare yourself, unenhanced warrior.
Apex.
I beg your pardon? What is he going to do with all those weapons? Such ferocity! The champion is ruthless indeed!
Hey, what? Oh, shit.
My reign is absolute. I will not lose.
The tyrant altered his form! He looks even more tyrannical than before!
Know the folly of challenging me unenhanced.
Brother. You gonna hide? Oh, there's one over there.
I will
You don't have to hide?
yield my throne.
Double. Double, double, double.
Display of power! He's unleashed the full might of the behemoth!
Please read. Oh, it's gonna go up? What the fuck? we're going up, I see.
Split the rig in half. Going to need urgent repairs.
Oh shit. Ow. As if that hit. Uh-oh.
With a vengeance.
Oh, no! Long live the king indeed. Wow. Wipe City. Whoa, what axe is that?
At long last, the decisive match against the Grand Champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne?
First, I shall take your measure. Show me your
Oh, it's saucer. What's this? Oh, axe.
Another attack
Oh, yeah, it is.
evaded with a blow.
I see it now. In.
Once again, they slip beyond their opponent's reach.
How about this? Behold, the essence of martial mastery.
Absolute brutality! The champion's power is unmatched!
There is much more to come.
Oh, the challengers holding their own.
It has been a long time since I've enjoyed myself so.
This is a pretty cool attack. Virgil. I'll go here again. Oh, I'm not gonna make it.
Oh, it's tyranny
Oh, well.
time, folks. He knows no mercy, and he's never tasted defeat.
I thought I had sprint, but it was on cooldown.
And they're back in action. Can they turn the tide?
No more holding back. Prepare yourself, unenhanced warrior.
I beg your pardon. What is he going to do with all those weapons? Such ferocity! The champion is ruthless indeed!
My reign is absolute. I will not lose.
The tyrant altered his form. He looked even more tyrannical than before.
Know the folly of challenging me unenhanced.
Really?
I will not yield my throne.
What a display of power! He's unleashed the full might of the behemoth!
Now fall.
Oh, he split the ring in half. We're going to need urgent repairs.
Oh yeah, we should stack. Stack.
Oh dear, the challenger's fallen out of the ring.
Try this.
That was a dangerous aim. Avalanche. Oh fuck! That's sick.
And now he's thrown the ring.
Oh my god.
Surge strength.
Thank god. Who was that? That's Reno.
The ring shall presently be restored.
I got my commendation. My feint.
Oh, 'tis a clash between battle pride and mortal resolve. Either side could come out on top.
The power of feral souls makes the Arcadion what it is.
Cool. Ow. Nice. What a cool fight. Long live the king.
Oh, the match is decided! Before your very eyes, a new grand champion is born!
Alright, come on. Brew Bomber version 3.0. Let's go. Bring him on. Wait, first of all. Well done.
It's all over. Until next time.
Two people left. Knee pants next week. Let's go with that. Now it's a 50-50. Sorry about it, Vanessa. Hell yeah. Oh, wait. Wow, look at all the moving people. Look at this dude. It's just like Japan. Ooh, one commendation. No voice acting? Evray has deposed of the tyrant to rise up as the grand champion. Oh, what brings the referee out now? Familiar voice. I'm pleased to see I was not mistaken about you. That's that voice. It's the president. Ascension Arcadia president. None other. Though this is obviously not my true form. I am in my quarters on the uppermost floor. Yana, a deal's a deal. Tell us where the drop of life is. Ascension Arcadia president. It is here with me. Come, I shall give it to you. You have earned a personal audience. Meta, the drop of life? I haven't the faintest what this is about, but I'd better take a camera to capture these events. Whoa. Whoa. Holy moly. Yana, what is that monstrosity? Ascension Arcadia president. The Lindworm, legendary serpent of Eld and namesake of my homeland. By infusing myself with its soul, I have come to assume this form. God damn. Madam, the president has become this terrifying creature. Caught in 4K. Oh no. Wicked Thunder. I saw her on the right. And those people. Why? They're immortalized. There she is. Eutrope. Diana. Eutrope. Metum. Why is she? You promised you would save her. Metum. I'm truly sorry, but it seems he was one step ahead of us. Arcadia President, you have served me well, Metum, but I have long been aware of your duplicity. Arrayed behind me are all the fighters who have been immortalized. With each feral transformation, their souls were ravaged until they ultimately met their demise. A pitiable fate. They shall make a fitting audience for the final act, here in this faithfully recreated Lindblom Theatre. Metum, to use the bodies of the departed as a decoration. This is pure depravity. President, people of Alexandria, in my mission to bring you ever more thrilling entertainment, I have given my very body and soul. I acquired the power of the mighty Lindworm, and then sought to create fighters who could offer me fierce contest. Alas, all died prematurely, taken by a soul-consuming affliction. But at last they may know peace, for the one I have long awaited has appeared. With the actors thus assembled, the greatest show in Arcadian history may finally begin. In feverish highs shall all sorrow and tedium be swept away. Metum, this is unconscionable. How could the President do such a thing simply for entertainment? President, unenhanced warrior, know that you have merely become heavyweight champion. If you wish to be crowned the true Grand Champion, you must now defeat me. What will you say? I'll defeat you, don't you worry. I'll send you slithering back to your hole. Hell yeah. Hit him with a pun. President, that's the spirit. See to it that you spare no preparation. Nothing short of perfection will suffice for our performance. Metum, a shocking truth has been revealed, and the final match has been set. How will this harrowing tale conclude? Cool. Nice president. LOL. Questionable fan. To think that the fighters are dying from using feral souls. Or feral falls. Man. What's with my brain? Hostile fan. Just because we wanted thrills. Questionable fan. The Arcadion was my escape. But if I'd known the price for it. Adoring fan. If this is the way it is, then our only hope is for the unstoppable upstart to win. Friendly fan. That's right. Let's all cheer him on against the evil president. Yeah. Eutrope. Nice cap. Damn, is he gonna help me? Gonna tag team in? Hey, what are you doing? Still? Interesting. Yana. Not you too, Eutrope. Not you too. She dead AF. Nah, not really. Probably save her. Glory Incarnate. Yana is beside herself with grief. Yana. Deep down, I'd feared we might be too late. I'd steeled myself for the worst. But the reality was too much to bear. When I saw how the President had exploited my sister and all those others, I tried to use a feral soul without thinking. I want nothing more than to fight with you, but I know I'd only hold you back, and I'd be a fool to tempt fate again with a feral soul. In his twisted mind, the President might think this is just a show, but to me, this is a reckoning. For Eutrope and all the fallen fighters. Bring that monster to justice, Evray. I can't wait till they change that quest accepted jingle. Yana, the Lindworm is a complete mystery, so I can't offer you any meaningful advice. But you're the Grand Champion for a reason, Evray. You've bested every opponent you've faced, and I'm sure you can best this fiend too. Huh, cool, I can go straight in, huh? I thought it would be like some kind of interim quest. Upon claiming the Tyrant's crown, you are escorted to the uppermost floor of the Arcadion, where you are at last granted an audience with the President. Yet what meets your eyes is the horrific sight of his soul-imbued form, the Serpentine Lindworm. Arrayed behind him is a sickening display of the fallen immortalized, sacrifices in the President's bid to create a fighter who could contend against him. Now the stage is set to avenge the victims of his sinister script and rise to become the true Grand Champion. You must stop the President once and for all.
It's the shocking true face of the villainous President, the mighty serpent of yore, the Lindworm!
It's gonna be a wall boss.
Never had a choice. Never let the ops sweating, calm them nerves, got the whole world watching.
Hell yeah.
Heart is pounding out my chest, the blood boils.
The President must pay for his crimes!
Looking at the
Give him what for, champion!
closing in, I think what's it gonna be? Never had a choice, never let the ops win. Calm them nerves, got the whole world watching. They say no, and there ain't no stopping. Got one option, light it up. Everything burns! Light it up, let's go! Light it up, let's go!
His arm has a lot of reason! Is this the power of the mythical Lindworm? His arm is slowing out! That's disgusting!
Everything burns! Bones are shaking out my skin, I got tingling in my hands. Moving like a lightning strike, I'm on tonight, so just catch me if you can. Never had a choice, never let the odds win. Calm them nerves, got the whole world watching. Ready, set, go, and they ain't
What
no
up?
stopping.
That is one cruel coil.
Light it up, everything burns. Light it up, let's go. Light it up, let's go. Burns. Light it up, let's go. Light it up, let's go. I'm on fire, burning brighter than anyone alive.
Once again, they slip beyond their opponent's reach.
So just remember if you try, everything burns. Whole house packed, not here to make friends. Do or die moment, I love it this tense. Who am I taking out? Thinking you're next, you're next. Everything burns. Light it up, let's go. Light it up, let's go. Light it up, let's go. Light it up, let's go.
Another attack evaded with a fall.
I'm way too hot to touch, so just remember if you try. Everything burns. Everything burns. Heart is pounding at my chest, the blood boils inside of me. Looking at the walls around me, closing in. I think, what's it gonna be? Never had a choice, never let the odds win. Calm them nerves, got the
His
whole world
arms are
watching.
snaking round the ring. What's pending?
Light it up. Everything burns. Light it up, let's go. Light it up, let's go. Burns. Light it up, let's go. Light it up, let's go. I'm on fire, burning brighter than anyone alive. I'm way too hot to touch, so just remember if you try. Everything burns.
Oh no! The door has flashed on Arcadion! No panic!
Arms are shaking out my skin. I got tingling in my hands, moving like a lightning strike. The lungs tonight, so just catch me if you can. Never had a choice, never let the ops win. Calm them nerves, got the whole world watching. Ready, set, go, and there ain't no stopping. Got one option, light it up. Everything burns. Light it up, let's go. Light it up, let's go. Burns. Light it up, let's go. Light it up, let's go. I'm on fire, burning brighter than anyone alive. I'm way too hot to touch, so just remember if you try. Everything burns. Whole house packed, not here to make friends. Do or die moment, I love it this tense. Who am I taking out? Thinking you're next, you're next. Everything Everything burns. Light it up, let's go. 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 I'm on fire, burning brighter than anyone alive. I'm way too hot to touch, so just remember if you try. Everything burns. Everything burns. Heart is pounding out my chest, the blood boils inside me. Looking at the walls around me, closing in. I think, what's it gonna be? Never had a choice, never let the odds win. Calm them nerves, got the whole world watching. Ready, set, go, ain't no stopping. Got one option, light it up. Everything burns. Light it up, let's go. Light it up, let's go.
They've been struck with venom, but they can weather it. They have it.
I'm way too hot to touch, so just remember if you try. Everything burns. Everything burns. tonight, so just catch me if you can. Never had a choice, never let the ops win. Calm them nerves, got the whole world watching. Ready, set, go, and there ain't no stopping. Got one option, light it up. Everything burns. Light it up, let's go. Light it up, let's go.
The battle is decided. Victory goes to the champion.
I'm on fire, burning brighter than anyone alive. I'm waiting.
What fun! Could the Lindworm's regeneration be out of control?
Everything burns.
The Lindworm's completely healed. What outrageous regenerative power!
I love it this tense. Who am I taking out? Thinking you're next. Everything burns. Light it up, let's go. 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 I'm on fire, burning brighter than anyone alive.
Is there no limit to its regenerative capacity?
So just don't be everything burns. Heart is pounding out my chest, the blood boils inside me. Looking at the walls around me, closing in. I think what's it gonna be? Never had a choice, never let the ops win. Calm them nerves, got the whole world watching. Ready, set, go.
Yay!
Unbelievable! The champion's done it! The president has been defeated!
Yay! We did it, Lucky. Dude, that song's so good. I was so glad they saved it for the last one. Oh. Ooh! Grooving Green. Oh, cool. Aw, 10. Nowhere near. Hey, the jewelry only costs 1 to use, right? Okay, cool. That means I don't need it, because I already got one. So I might as well start just collecting the pants for next week. Oh, thank you. Hawk Tour. Talk to him, Hawk Tour. I watched that movie again like a couple weeks ago. It's so good. Yana, you did it, Evray, just as I thought you would. Now, tell us where the drop of life is. We won't allow anyone else to die. But he's dead. Evil met him. Met him. That which you seek lies before you. The ether yielded by the Lindworm's heart is the stimulant for the regeneration factor. Now, set aside your grief, for Eutrope and the other fighters have not perished. Everyone can still be saved. Everyone except the President. Yana. What? Metum. Everything has been part of the President's plan to produce the cure to psychonecrosis. He was good all along. When the first fighter was diagnosed with the disease, the president was utterly shaken. He cursed himself for ever introducing the use of feral souls. Determined to find a cure, he turned to the treasure that had been passed down through his line, the egg of a lindworm, a creature known for its phenomenal regenerative abilities. After much experimentation, he ultimately extracted the soul of the unborn beast and took it into himself. And though he transformed into a monstrosity possessed of a preternatural regeneration, he sadly could not use his power to heal others. To make matters worse, that power meant he was forever locked in its serpentine form. So it was that he was forced to confine himself to this mausoleum. For a small blessing, his regulator still allowed him control over the Arcadion's devices, and he could remotely operate machinery. That was how he was able to make contact with me and convey his intent to sacrifice himself and have the cure made from his heart. Alas, the lindworm was too powerful. Even the tyrant proved no match, and the Arcadion remained in operation as the search continued for a warrior capable of defeating him. Those fighters who developed psychonecrosis had to be retired and put into a deep sleep, cold stasis, to keep the disease at bay until they could be cured. It was for this reason that Utrip was kidnapped. The president lamented subjecting more souls to the disease, but for want of other solutions, he could only press on with his plan. Yana, if that's the truth, then why didn't you tell us? Metum, the president was nothing if not a showman. He dedicated his regrets, his desire for atonement, and indeed his very life, to bring greater thrills to the masses. In so doing, he would promote fiercer competition and give rise to ever stronger fighters, one of whom he hoped would rise up to challenge him. It was to keep the competition running that the disease was kept secret, and though many fighters showed promise, it seemed as though none would ever transcend the tyrant. That is, until you appeared. From the moment he saw you, the president was certain that you'd be the one to defeat him. All he needed to do was to spur you on, and to do so, he cast you as a rebel who would tear down the Arcadion, and himself as the greatest heel it has ever known. Rip Bomber. The man couldn't help but turn everything into a spectacle. It's so absurd, one can't help but admire it. Yana, so this entire time, we've been puppets in the president's play? God damn, boy. Oh, here comes, what's his name? Ritsaru. Metum, confound it. He's already recovered. Nice. We'll help too. There he is. There they are. Sick. It's no good. Horse voice. Everybody, listen up. Oh, it's him. Oh my god. It's him. He's back. questions can wait. Right now, I need you all to channel me, your ether. Hell yeah, brother. Take it. Whoa. Spirit Bomb. Use it, Every. Our combined power. Let's do it. Oh shit! Oh damn, it's the signature move. Damn, right on his nose. Cool. Yana, we need to finish him now. Alright. You fought well, champion. Leave the rest to us. Who said that? Wow. The president confided in us long ago. We've been acting according to his instructions, said the tyrant. It was my duty to serve as the Challenger's final test. And to ensure their hands would not be sullied. Whoa, Dragon Ball. It was the battle of a lifetime. Even without feral souls, the Arcadian's future is bright. Yeah. that really was what it was, huh? Reaper LP. Dude, you're alive. Ritsara. Hector, I thought you were gone. That you died after becoming that fiend. Yeah, man, what gives? Brute Bomber. I thought the same, but then I woke up and I was myself again. Metum explained everything after that. The president had given me less potent souls for the bout, and then his people restored me back to normal. I've been resting in the Arcadian's infirmary ever since. But when I saw what was happening on the broadcast, nothing could keep me from coming to help. That's the explanation? Alright. Yeah, that makes zero sense. Well, Yana, I might have pushed myself too hard. Forgot I had this little disease. Cancer. Dude, that makes no sense, man. I just used less potent souls, lol. Yeah. It's not like I turned into a giant heaping abomination with fucking tentacles and shit. Mental. Right, that. We should move everyone to the infirmary immediately and have the cure created. I shall personally tend to matters from here. Every soul will be saved. I give you my word. Well, we know what that's worth now. Not a lot. Nah, he did it for the greater good. Yeah, we looked after his cats and everything. Yeah, what the hell, man? I mean, I'm glad he's back. But that explanation is so stupid. It's so dumb. It's literally just, lol. He's alive because we said so. Honeybee lovely. I have to say, I'm a mite miffed that Brute stole the spotlight, but I'm glad everyone is safe. Sugar Riot. try not to encourage the verdant dancer. He's already insufferably smug enough as it is. Denton Green. I had a feeling it'd play out like this. For all his quirks, I knew the old man couldn't truly be a villain. Nice. Good work. The uni. I watched the broadcast from start to finish. You were absolutely amazing, Evray. Though it's taken some time, you've inspired me to change my view towards souls. Like Yana, I've decided to remove my regulator as well. By the way, some people from the Arcadion dropped by earlier to apologize for the President's deception. They even helped fix up the gym. It's been quite a whirlwind of events, but it seems the worst is over. All that remains is to pray that everyone is cured. Sometime later. Hee. Metam. I'm pleased to say the treatment was effective. Everyone has made a full recovery from psychonecrosis. Hey. Aww. How could we stay mad at him? Yana. The symptoms are completely gone. I feel like myself again thanks to the cure. And of course, to you as well, Evray. Hey, you chirp. Yana has told me all. Yana has told me all. Words do not suffice to show my gratitude, but please accept my thanks. What's this guy's real name? Brute Bomber. Ah, yeah. Mine too. I owe you one. It's Sarah. Before setting off for their homes, the heavyweight fighters and those who were in stasis also expressed their heartfelt gratitude for you. And it'd be remiss of me not to do the same. Thank you, Evray. You're welcome. My pleasure. It was fun. We cured cancer. We really did. Met him. I, meanwhile, must apologize to everyone. Though it was to conceal the President's plan, the fact remains that I deceived you. I am truly sorry. Should have known from the mustache. What will you say? All's well that ends well. You need to be punished. Here I thought you were the true mastermind. Yeah, let's go with that one. Nice red herring. Meta. Me, the mastermind? You give me too much credit. I've not the imagination to conceive such an audacious plan. That said, I did work behind the scenes to ensure all went according to script. In light of this, perhaps I could be considered the mastermind. In the end, everything is as the President had hoped. Wherever he is now, he too would doubtless be overjoyed. Brute Bomber. He sacrificed himself to save us all. Another debt I can never repay. Meta. The President actually had one last wish. That those who still bear love for the Arcadion, even after everything, continue to fight and bring excitement to the fans. Ritsara. Heh. He really had us all figured out. It's as if we're still dancing in the palm of his hand. Met him. Ah, lest you wonder, I've arranged for the souls in the repository to be set free as you desired. Never again shall feral souls be wielded in the Arcadion. From now on, matches will only be fought between unenhanced warriors. The upstart's revolution was a success. This means, however, that there are none at present who could offer you contest. Until our fighters have become strong enough, I'm afraid we won't have any matches for you. That's aight. What will you say? I was looking forward to defending my title. I'm sure that day will come soon. Yeah. Give me an ultimate. How are you going to give me an ultimate without Feral Souls, man? Yeah, no. I think I speak for everyone when I'd say I'd love to face you unenhanced. I won't stop training until I'm ready. Hell yeah. Met him. Now then, there is to be a crowning ceremony for the new Grand Champion. Naturally, it can't begin without you, so pray come to the green room at your earliest convenience. Aight. Yeah. We've got the blessing, and we fight with companions. So we pretty much are enhanced anyway, yeah. Well, let me see if there's anyone in there still. Come on, Brute Bomber, man. Take your cats. We're still looking after them. Fuck, shit, man. Come on, man. Lazy bastard. Oh, I'm so blind. Where's the Arcadion? There it is. Hell yeah, 1v1s. That'd be cool, yeah. Little instance duty things. That way it'd be a little fairer. But we're still enhanced. But I don't know, man. Other people also had the blessing. The echo and whatnot. And they weren't nearly as intimidating as we were. Not intimidating. What's the word? Formidable, I guess. Yeah. But we're like the warrior of light and shit. Yeah. Whatever. Yana. The ceremony will be held in the very ring we fought in. It wasn't all that long ago, yet somehow it feels like an age. But come, everyone's already out there waiting. Make sure you're dressed for the occasion, because all of Alexandria will be watching. Yes. Should I show my face? No. The true dragoon doesn't. Ornstein hides his face. All you need to see is his lips anyway. Man, this does feel like an age ago. Metem. My fellow citizens, we are gathered to recognize a new grand champion in the Arcadion, an unstoppable force of nature who tore through every obstacle in his way. Please join me in welcoming this radiant star to the stage. The man who boldly ushered in revolution, the unenhanced yet undefeated king of the Arcadion, Evray Ornstein. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. The Grand Gooner. That's me, man. Hoarse voice. Hold it right there. Who's that? It's a farce that you're Grand Champion. I refuse to accept it. Was he not in the lineup just there? I didn't notice. Met him. Oh my! The Brit bomber has barged into every ceremony again. Does the man never learn? Brit bomber, I demand a rematch. Just you and me, unenhanced. Dignified voice. Not so fast. Aw, shit. Yana, watching you get tossed aside by Evray would hardly be entertaining. I'll be your opponent. Damn, met him. Black Cat has leapt into the ring. I dare say this should be an even match. With the president no longer with us, it falls to my humble self to authorize matches. And on this occasion, I am pleased to approve an impromptu exhibition. Nice. Yo, sick. Woohoo! How much champagne does this guy have? Metal. Let this be the clash to christen the Arcadian's rebirth. She's the claw that gleams in Revolution's shadow, the rebel that prowls the dark. Black Cat. He's the man who's been to hell and lived to tell the tale. The incorrigible, reprehensible, brute bomber. Whoa, cool. Cool, unenhanced. That was like wrestling, real wrestling. Well, real wrestling, lol. Hey, she's back. Yana. Hee, I did it. I beat the brute bomber. Sorry for spoiling your moment with that charade, but we wanted to kick off the new era of the Arcadion with a bang. Metum came up with a last-minute script, and I agreed to join in. Retired fighters have been returning as well, eager to fight in unenhanced matches. We're all going to do our part to keep the Arcadion exciting. And as you may have already noticed, everyone's decided to remove their regulator. That's because we won't be needing souls anymore, feral or otherwise. Meanwhile, since you've no equal, you've been granted the title of Eternal Grand Champion and entered into the Hall of Fame. You're already a legend, basically. Now, though you may not be able to fight, we'd still love to see you. So don't be a stranger and drop by at my gym or the green room from time to time. As much as I hate to admit it, we've played into the President's hands from the start. But it was only because you were the protagonist of his script that we could bring the tale to a happy conclusion. We truly couldn't have done it without you, our unenhanced Grand Champion. So please, allow me to thank you again. We're forever in your debt. Hooray! Cabro, you got anything to say? Ah, if it isn't the unenhanced Grand Champion himself. To what do I owe the honor? Talk. You wish to talk? I could tell you a little more about myself, I suppose. I'm a cartoonist, as you know, and I primarily draw inspiration from the matches at the Arcadion. My cartoons enjoy great popularity here in Solution 9, even if I do say so myself. And mark my words, my next series featuring you as the protagonist is guaranteed to be a bestseller. Oh yeah, I'll be seeing you come Savage in a couple of weeks, or a week or two, or something like that. You trip. I never thought I would live to enjoy a simple life with my sisters again. It feels like a blissful dream I could wake up from at any moment. Things could have turned out quite different. The President may have had an elaborate plan to produce the cure, but many of us would not be here today had you not triumphed. I truly can't thank you enough, Evray. Wow, the youth, get 'em. The uni. Hello, Evray. Ever since you became the Eternal Grand Champion, we've had an endless stream of people eager to join Tri-Tail's training. Unfortunately, with Yana and Eutrope busy after taking to the ring again, we've had to limit the number of applicants we accept. One day, I hope we can expand the gym and train a lot of fighters. By the way, have you spoken with the others recently? If you haven't already, you should seek them out. You'll find them around the city, in the Arcadion, or even in Heritage Found. I'm sure they'd love to see you. Heritage Found? Wow, I'm gonna have to track them down. Here. Wow, that's a lot of exploration. Alright. Inspired youth. Evray, I'm training my hardest, so I can become a fighter just like you someday. Then we can form a tag team together and teach bad guys a lesson. Is he punching like raw metal? Goddamn. He'll be just fine. Yana. Hey Evray, make yourself at home. Grab a tonic or whatever else you like. You're always welcome here. As you can see, I've been instructing new members of late, but I haven't been neglecting my own training either. I'm aiming to be the first Grand Champion of the reborn Arcadion after all. And I'm not gonna stop there. No, I'll keep pressing on until I achieve my dream, getting strong enough to not only face you in the ring, but win too. Cool. What a nice little story. I like it. It's simple. It matches the Dawn Trail side vacation story vibe, I guess. So it's not super serious. I mean, I prefer super serious, I guess, when it's good and deep and interesting and whatnot. But it wouldn't suit, probably. So for what it is, it's good. But yeah, a little bit silly that he's just alive. Oh yeah, I'm on my way there now. The green room. Gotta find these other guys. Whoa, look at him go. Yeah, I didn't think they'd all be here. She said some of them in Heritage Found. Met him. Ah, Evray, what brings you to the Arcadion this fine day? Should you have anything you wish to discuss, I shall be happy to oblige. I have nothing left to hide after all. Oh man, he's gonna have a lot, isn't he? How fares the business? Oh, quite well, my friend. Contrary to our initial fears, the audience has only grown since we ended the use of feral souls. Each day, nigh every seat in the house is sold out. This unprecedented success we of course owe to you. Your nail-biting bouts gave the people a taste of the thrills that unenhanced battles have to offer. Even now, in this Arcadion reborn, fighters vie for victory, seeking to ascend as the first Grand Champion. What is the President's story? As you know, the President traced his lineage to Lindblum. His ancestor was a noble of that lost kingdom and a patron of the theatrical arts. And it seems the President inherited his forebear's passion, for in a single generation he revived the long-forgotten Ascension Arcadia and transformed it into the premier enterprise for entertainment in Alexandria. Alas, that revival came at a terrible price: psychonecrosis. The emergence of this terminal disease pained the President to no end, and in order to cure the fighters, he ultimately chose to make the greatest sacrifice. With his love for theater, He had originally pursued a career as a stage actor. I dare say none was better suited to the part of the villainous president. To perform the role of a lifetime on the grand stage that is the Arcadion may well have been a fulfillment of his heart's desire. What's more, in no small part thanks to you, the Arcadion is no longer dependent on feral souls to deliver thrills. Wherever the president is now, I am sure he has no regrets. Can you tell me more about the Lindworm? It is both the namesake of Lindblum itself and the great serpent the president had become. I will share with you what he confided to me. Lindworms once thrived in the lands where the nation of Lindblum was founded. Awed by the creature's great size and regenerative abilities, the first settlers chose to name their home after them, in hopes that it might bloom eternal and undying. By the time of the storm surge, the Lindworm had become little more than myth. But as the conflict raged on, a soul egg was discovered. In those troubled times, many suffered from excessive exposure to lightning ether and developed symptoms such as debilitating paralysis. Seeking to deliver relief to the masses, scientists began conducting research on the Lindworm egg, that they might develop a medicine that stimulates one's regeneration factor. Yet no matter what they tried, they could not hatch the egg. It remained unhatched as the nation of Lindblum collapsed, and was entrusted into the care of the president's ancestor when he fled his homeland. As the years went on, the egg was all but forgotten. But that would change when the first cases of psychonecrosis were diagnosed in Arcadian fighters. Seeking a cure for the affliction, the president enlisted a scientist acquaintance at Origenics. It was then that he unearthed Lindblum's abandoned research into the regeneration factor. The president would often say that he felt a sense of destiny in that moment, when he learned that he could put to use the egg he had inherited. The rest you know as well as me. Thanks to the advent of soul technology, he was able to extract the Lindworm's soul from the unhatched egg, and he injected it into himself in a bid to cure his fighters. Alas, he found that his regenerative powers could not be used on others, and he was left with but one option: to see the Lindworm slain, that a stimulant might be created from its heart. Nice. He basically just recounted the whole story. Retsara. Come to check up on us, Evray. I'm giving Hector a hand before his match. Yeah, I bet you are. Actually, that's a lie. I'm here to see the kittens. This hoarder refuses to let them leave his sight, bringing them to even the green room. Anyway, there was something I wanted to tell you. I've decided to use my next off-season to visit the world beyond the barrier. I've always felt cramped inside this dome. I look forward to seeing what's outside it. Cool. Brute Bomber, what do you want? If you're here to mock me, I've got a match coming up, and I'm trying to focus. So scram! Wait, we worked pretty well together with that coordinated attack before. Well, if you're eager to form a team, I don't mind teaching you the secrets of the technique. That was a pretty cool kick. Meow. Wowee. Wonder where the other ones are. Heritage found. So I guess outskirts probably. But she also said some would be in the city. Oh look, it's all these guys. Holy moly, there's so many. Questionable fan. Where's my spear away? Questionable fan. I'll be damned, you really did change the Arcadion. Suppose I can still see muscular women duking it out though. Plus there's the extremes. We'll get up to all sorts of madness as usual. Hells, Maybe shows will be even more thrilling now that everyone's fighting unenhanced. I'll give this new era of the Arcadion a chance. Multi-fan. I wish to retract my statement from earlier when I called you a novelty. You withstood Femme Fatale's punishment, and not many could say the same. But I should warn you, the Dominatrix has amassed a sizable fortune from her cosmetic and confectionery brands. She's one of the most influential people in the city. Try to act high and mighty now that you're Grand Champion, and you may not like the consequences. There wasn't one muscular woman. Yeah, I guess so, huh? I mean, Yana Black Cat is athletic. Yeah. Says Utrope. We get Thunder, kind of athletic. But not really muscular, yeah. Oh, I guess when she gets enhanced, Black Cat kind of becomes muscular. She gets pretty swole. But she's not naturally swole, she's just like athletic build. Yeah. They would have had to use a, what do you call it? It's the one you always play. Female, row? Femro? Yeah. Hostile fan. Ugh. Look what you've done to my precious Arcadion. Fine, I will acknowledge that this change is for the best. It wasn't right that the fighters were getting sick from using feral souls. Just so you know, the tyrant isn't finished with you yet. He's out there, training as hard as he can so he can beat you someday. Let him try. Yeah, it's kind of weird that they didn't put any rows in there. They would have fit well. They used a lot of Elizons. I like Elizons. Especially female Elizon. Ooh, yeah. Friendly fan. I had faith that you would usher in a new era for the Arcadion, Evray, and I'm thankful that you did. Especially now that I know using a feral soul can trigger the onset of such a horrible disease. It's truly a relief that matches will now be fought between unenhanced fighters. And what's more, I've heard those afflicted will make a full recovery and eventually return to the ring. The Arcadion's future has never been more exciting. Mild-mannered fan. But, oh my, the unenhanced Grand Champion is speaking to me. Congratulations on your victory. And thank you for inspiring us with your feats in the ring. It truly saddens me that I will not be able to see your unfaltering figure in matches for a while. In the meantime, I hope to draw courage from watching the other fighters, who now do their best to battle unenhanced. Man, everyone's going to say the same thing. Dignified fan. To think the Howling Blade and other fighters were suffering from a terrible soul-ravaging disease. You have my sincere gratitude for saving them. Flamboyant fan. Cool, it's like a female Dancing Green. Hey, Dancing Green's making his grand return to the ring. Now the party'll never end, baby. Nice. Visionary fan. Sugar Riot. How will Sugar Riot choose to express the inspiration you gave her in your match? It's all I can think about. Sensitive fan. Miss Honey is returning from her retirement as a fighter. With her broadcasts and concerts on top of that, it'll be hard for we fans to keep up with everything. Adoring fan. It's the unenhanced Grand Champion. I was saddened to hear that you won't be able to partake in matches for a while, but as your loyal fan, I'll wait for the day I see you in the ring again, no matter how long it takes. Disgruntled fan. You not only lived up to my expectations, you exceeded them. Wicked Thunder and Black Cat have returned from retirement, so I think I will focus on supporting them once again. And Intense fan. The Brute Bomb is back! He'll return the fire that's been missing from the Arcadion, even without a feral soul. I believe it. I wonder where the other ones could be. Rows and auras didn't exist in the 9th. You guess. Really? No auras? Let's see. I don't think so. I'm trying to think if I'd seen any. But I guess I haven't. There wouldn't be one in here, right? Yeah, only me. Did I find one? Oh, I thought that was Sugar Eye for a second there. Heritage found. Why would one be heritage found? Maybe I should check that next. I'll finish checking this island here, this section, and then I'll check. Although it is almost unreal time. Where are you? Closed. Closed. Open. Feels like I'm playing GTA when I walk into one of those stores. It's a sightseeing log person, right? Oh, that's her there. Who's that? Whoa! Whoa! Aljal. And what's her face? Evray, why didn't you tell us about this place sooner? Prish. It's amazing. I've never seen anything like it. Shame they aren't here to see this. I'm sure their heart would sing just as ours do. Cool. I wonder if they'll still be there after the next and final part of the Echoes of Vana'diel. Whoa! I found some. Deep blue. Well. Oops. If it ain't the unenhanced Grand Champion himself. We're not up to no good, if that's what you're thinking. We're just about to tour the city, as a matter of fact. With safety foremost in our minds. Say, no hard feelings about the gym, I hope. It was the president who told us to wreck the place, so we could psych you up for the fight. I took no enjoyment out of it. He'd revealed the whole truth to us earlier on, you see, so I couldn't help but worry this louse would give the whole thing up with that big mouth of his. Blowjob. Red hot. What is it? We're about to head out for a street race. Keen to see how fast these modified spinners can go. In case you're wondering, Blue came up with the idea of messing up the kitty cat's gym. Couldn't stop smiling as he smashed things. Matter of fact, he even... Wait, I think that was all supposed to be a secret. This guy's nothing but a lion schmuck. Little lion rabbit man. Cool, I found 2 of them. What a dork. So we've seen them too. I think we've seen all the OGs. Yeah, we saw all the OGs. The ones from the heavyweight, I've seen those too. Oh man, I don't want to search in the freaking apartments. Originally, that's where I thought maybe we'd find Brute Bomber. Because, you know, we had that section where we went in and found them in the apartments, playing with the cats. Milos, are you here? You've left already, right? Oh, shit, I found one. Hey, this is where Milos used to live. Van Fatale. My, how naughty. Coming into my apartment uninvited. Are you so eager to be punished? Yes. Ha ha ha, I jest. The one truly in need of punishment is that impudent girl. The one called Honey Bee. She's becoming quite full of herself lately. Someone needs to discipline her properly, thoroughly, and it so happens we are to match each other next. I wonder, how will the little bee scream for me? Bye. Ella's the best girl. Down there's another one in the apartment sections. Oh no. Oh, try aiming. Damn it. Maybe Milos lived in the same apartment, but on the other side. It's probably... yeah, it's probably what it was. Milos? But they moved house anyway. So they were supposed to. Bet I can find them in Tuliolnal if I went and looked. I found both of those dudes, Van Fatale I need to find the tyrant. Just the tyrant, I guess. I think. Which makes me think we should go to the outskirts. As they said, heritage found. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Maybe he's training. Who's that guy that gives you the dummies? There he is. What the? It's you guys again. Good to see you, my friend. You too, Algel. Did you also have trouble reaching the outskirts? It's a wonder you haven't been zapped to smithereens. Perish the thought. These boots grant me resistance to paralysis. Lol. Hey, you guys seen the tyrant? Dude, all he said was he's in the heritage found. He could be anywhere. Did I find Honey? Oh, yeah, Honey, I forgot. I need to find her. So, I thought I found all the original. Oh, no, I haven't. Yeah, I haven't found Sugar Riot yet either. Man, this heat I haven't found. There's too many. There's too many. Heritage found. Like, where are they going to be in Heritage found? Like, maybe up here? For some reason? They'll be like, I'm up here training to beat you one day. I don't see where else they could be in Heritage found. Maybe Asulani Station? Let's have a look up here anyway. Show them if you can't find them later. Oh, really? Someone's already found them all? I'm sure they have, yeah. Alright, this is where the stone, air, and sky thingamajig is later, right? Yeah. They wouldn't be up here. Stone, sky, and earth. Ah, man. Daisy Green! Hey, baby. Phew. It's you. Look, don't tell anyone you found me here. Getting all misty-eyed, alright? My party animal image couldn't survive the blow. Truth is, I grew up around here. When I feel overwhelmed or lost, I come back and think of the old days, when I'd gather debris and dream up silly dreams. Wow. Hi, Tapu. She's blind. Would there be any other in this area, though? Might as well just teleport and have a quick look at each. Aetheryte. Saw the Brute Bomber. Saw Blowjob Bros. Red Sarah. Saw Black Cat. Utrope. Dancing Green. Haven't seen Sugar Riot. Haven't seen Honeybee. or the Tyrant? Guessing it's just those three left, I think. Ooh. These pictures. I was checking Discord. I just saw these messages that you put with the pictures. Oh, it's popping up PF. Oh, okay. Do you have that picture, Lucky? If you're still there. Where would they be? Hey, look, it's Shooty. Ding, 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 ding. Maybe up here. I doubt I find all of them anyway. Not on my own. At least not quickly. Is that Sugar Riot? I can't tell. Nah, that's not her. She'd have writing on her head anyway. Whee! Yeah, alright. That'll do for now. Thank you for watching. I couldn't find them all, but I'm sure they're out there somewhere. Hope you enjoyed. Take care. See you next time.